Man, what's going on, everybody? Fragged out, swagged out, and you already know why I'm here. Listen, we back at it. We took a day off yesterday because it was a holiday, but we didn't take the week off. So myself, Joe, Josh, we are back today, and we have a fun fragrance house because if you know like me, I love me some gourmand fragrances, and this is a house that does some fire fragrances. First came on my radar, friend of mine, Tammy, um, gave me some samples a while back, and since then I've known they have fire fragrances. And this year we are super lucky to have Damask Haus joining us at Glamcation this September, over in Cali. So with that said, we're like, might as well, dive into the fragrances, share some thoughts with everybody here. If you're gonna come to Glamcation, little peek behind the curtains to know what we rocking with. And with that, let the gentleman that will be joining me get it. All right, that might take a moment. Yo, Chris, what's going on, brother? I'm good. How you? What's going on, May? What's going on, Chris? What's going on, everybody? Gems, what's popping? Tone, what's good? Um, very. I think we are ready for a really fun night. I will say that when Josh got his package, I I thought he had smelt it already because he was like, "Yo, I'm getting something from this," and I was like, "Oh, you opened it?" He's like, "No," and something is definitely smelling good already, and I was like, "Okay, that's a good sign." So with that, everybody has their stuff now. I believe that based on how it was done, we all have a different full presentation, but we all have the same sample overall. And I will go ahead and boom, pin them right there, pin that right there. Damask will be joining us in the chat. She's gonna let us do the heavy pushing, but if there are questions, you have questions about the house, even about Glamcation, whatever, please feel free to drop them in that little question area right there. That way, it's a lot easier. Sometimes sifting through all the comments, good questions may get lost. So she will be here to help us answer the questions if it becomes necessary. But other than that, gentlemen, how are you guys doing today?
Doing great. Great to
Yep.
see you, Rico.
Yep.
Thank you for having me once again.
Great to see y'all. Great to see y'all.
I like whenever Josh doesn't start it, he thanks us for having him on. It's
Right.
hilarious.
Let me just
Uh,
say, yesterday was Memorial Day. I sent
right.
Rico a text. I said, I'm glad you're still here and thank you for your service. So
Yeah,
Thank
man,
shout out to
appreciate
you.
you.
you for being a friend.
I'm not
Appreciate
gonna
it.
lie, this discovery set, I don't want to like unravel it, so I might try to cut this.
You
I
don't
don't
want
want to
to?
mess.
Yeah, I haven't broken the seal. I haven't
I don't
broken
want
the
to mess
seal.
up the seal.
I kind of don't want to mess up the seal. I think if I push this far enough to the right, I can get through without damaging any of the aesthetic. Yeah, I was able to open. That was pretty quick, actually.
Okay, yeah.
So
All
I
right, I'll
have.
do that then.
She said, "Cut it." I don't know. I'm a sucker for presentation, and we were able to save
There we
the
go.
full
Yeah,
presentation
we're good.
with all samples right here, and I have my full
I smell
bottle
something.
I smell
right here.
something.
I smell something. So there goes the this is what the Discovery set came in. Very nice packaging, and then
Mhm.
boom, nice and safe.
Boom, with the little Lannister seal there. For
Yeah.
all of the uh, dragon nerds like myself,
Oh
I know this
snaps. So we got
got
three,
it.
6, 7.
There are quite a few fragrances in here. But
Oh.
anybody who follows us here already knows that we've gone through, well, One Way Bridge was we went through an entire collection once, so we'll make
And
it count.
a tall
And,
house. A
and
tall
yeah,
house.
yeah, yeah, 3 collections. Yeah,
Phew.
yeah.
That one did
We're built for
a
this.
number on me. What's going
No, no,
on,
no. This is great. I
Fetty?
like it.
I couldn't
I like it.
decide. Sue me. No, you're
No,
good.
no,
We
no.
enjoy this. Trust me.
Yeah, for real. This is the fun stuff right here. Yeah, shout out to Fetty, man. Yo, I don't know if y'all could tell the bling in the beard, but shout out to Fetty. Um, yo, pop champagne is fire, but that fig,
Plum
uh,
fig.
plum fig,
Yes.
that's that's been the one that's been that's that's what we got on right now. Check that plum fig out if you want that beard game. So with that said, man, um,
Are
let's
we
start
gonna
with
do?
this. Let's start with this. Um, I think for the first round, we just go with the full
I was
presentation we have,
about to say that.
and then we just start going over there. And I think Joe,
Yes,
you happened to show your face on the camera like half a second before Josh, so it'll be Joe, Josh, myself, and
perfect.
let's do it, man.
Let's do it. Um,
Let's do this thing.
Let it be known, I have known of Damask House for at least 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
It was on the radar,
Mm-hmm.
brought to me by somebody, and then they were also at Glamcation 2 that I attended. In the backgrounds, they attended. Amazing, amazing women, amazing people. So to do this is a great thing. I have heard of this fragrance, and I think it's because of you, Rico.
Maybe.
My full bottle presentation, Mango Tango.
Hey.
Oh, oh, very nice.
Mango
Very,
Tango, which actually fits me very well. If you know me, you know me.
yeah, that was a yeah.
Mango Tango. But this is it. This is my first time
Yeah,
trying it.
yeah. Tracking.
This is
Let's.
this is
This
this
is now. I believe that you have it there, and we have it in the
sample
Oof.
yeah.
packs. Yeah,
Yes, we do.
Oh, first one I grabbed. Perfect. First one I grabbed.
Mango Tango is me. This is me just last week in Barcelona with the shirt unbuttoned and the vibe and drink in hand. A lot of just musk and mango, and I feel like I'm dancing. They call me Cuban Pete, but no, this is absolutely. I love this, and I mean, I have a few mango fragrances. This is different.
As do I, and I immediately caught the thing about the mango here,
Yes,
and it's the the marshmallow
yes.
against the mango. It's man.
This. So glad it's my bottle. Like,
Ooh,
yeah,
yeah, that
yeah.
is. This is.
Come out there with the
All right, real quick,
maracas.
really quick. As we start moving forward with this, and we start talking about different fragrances, and you're watching, like, yo, I want to remember, I like this one, like that. We are gonna post this again, but if you're listening to me right now and you hear something like, I'm telling you right now that Rico 15, if you hear something you like, throw that in there while you checking out and get yourself a discount. So Rico 15. We're gonna talk about some fire and like we it started really aggressive
Yes.
because this
Haha.
is not a slow start at all.
No, it is not.
This is not
And look at this
a slow.
presentation. Like, that's
That is.
tassel.
This is.
Mango Tango. But let me tell you right now, I will be outside this summer.
Yo,
'Cause I
we
can't
outside, y'all.
uptown.
you you outside now. This
On my
summer,
Not me,
you've
not
been
me, him.
outside.
They outside.
no me. Just me.
I'm
Just me.
indoors, but he's outside.
I'll be outside for I'll spend so much time outside. I'll represent everybody. The
Okay,
whole
fair enough.
pod.
Fair enough. Salute.
So
Yeah,
no,
salute.
this is the going outside fragrance. It's official. 2025. This is we outside.
And it's super appropriate for Joe. The vibe of it kind of fits the Joe's several great somebodies who never get mentioned lifestyle. It says Mango Tango. The tango is a sensual, dramatic ballroom dance that originated in Buenos Aires, Argentina. not exactly Spain, but similar vibes. And it characterizes by its passionate and intricate footwork, as well as a close embrace between partners. It takes two to tango. It's yeah, it's definitely that. Let's bump and grind up against each other vibes. You hit it on the head, and that's what it's made for.
Exactly.
That's what it's made for. And yeah, I love the fact that it has that kind of density of the marshmallow that you would expect. Kind of fluffy, but thick. But the mango cuts through it a little bit. It gives it some levity and some depth at the same time. It's just that usually it's like a light and dark contrast.
Yeah.
None of these
Yeah.
are dark at all, but it's more of how the different notes operate, and you get that heaviness. So they have white
Yeah.
oud, white amber, mango flesh, marshmallow, cedar, and white musk. A lot of that white, fluffy richness, countered by that nice sweet and tart mango.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is.
This
Oh
is
my god.
fluff. This is fluff and mango done right. We know how I feel about the fluff and mango combo. This one hit it on the nail.
This is great. This is a really good way to start. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
this is really good.
It, thank you. Thank you. Because that I like this is like Mario with the star. Like I'm set. I'm good now.
That's a good start. That's a good start. All right, Josh, what are you taking us next?
Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to pronounce this,
Nice.
but my full presentation was up, Will. This is Veni Crepusculaire. Veni Crepusculaire. Sorry if I said butchered that. But yes, the full bottle presentation is beautiful.
She said me either.
Thank you for being honest. I'm gonna
No,
spray this
that's
one
all
on
good.
skin because it's the full pres. And this is
No, that's not good.
definitely what I smelled emanating from the box. This is what threw me for a loop.
Yep, just got it. All right, perfect. Took me a second. All right, man,
Oh
I'm not gonna
yeah.
have you no space in a minute.
So when you hear vanilla, right, you hear a lot of people talk about like that cupcakey vanilla.
Yeah.
This is like the most expensive version of that to me. This smells elegant. This vanilla can be playful. This is not playful. This is like business savvy stuff. But all I get is like a vanilla, but it smells all that. And I'm glad
It's
this
coming.
is the full bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is.
A little dry. Like in a good way, like a woody of some sort.
Yeah, maybe there's a wood in there.
So I'm definitely getting what you're saying with the wood. I don't know is because, and I always say this. I feel like my brain automatically, but it feels like like a boozy type of vanilla to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I see that.
And I don't think there's any booze listed in it at
Hey,
all.
Dion.
Yo,
What's up, D?
Dion was good. Yo, we
Happy
going over that
belated
Damask house.
birthday. Happy belated birthday, my friend.
Happy
Happy belated
belated.
birthday. Yo, this is
Oof.
again. This is just a really another good one. I
Vanille.
really like this vanilla.
Vanille Caprisculaire. This smells incredible.
I don't even know like when I compare a fragrance, it's never to say it smells like, but like expect this kind of. I don't really know. Um, like what do you think this is even similar to?
I don't know, but now I get vanilla, and now I'm starting to get like a caramel sweetness from it. I don't
Yes,
know if
it gets
is there
richer.
caramel in there? That's 100%
Uh,
unisex.
Both of these.
I will
so
wear
Yeah.
cardamom.
this.
Both
We're
of
looking
these
at
so far.
cardamom, black
Mm.
pepper, which the black pepper is blowing my mind here right now. Myrrh,
The,
okay,
Okay.
the myrrh.
vanilla, tonka,
Myrrh makes
patchouli.
sense.
The
So
Myrrh
myrrh.
those
makes
four.
sense.
So I feel like those four. But then it has that warm amber, and that amber, and it has saffron. This is a really,
This is nice.
yeah. This is really nice.
In a world full of vanillas that smell the same, this one stands out.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know
Very
what to
nice.
compare this to.
There's not. nothing.
in the best way. Like it's really good, but not because it's good like another thing. It's just a very nice warm vanilla. It's not loud. It's not really like, but it's warm and it definitely has that really good. It has this sweetness, this smooth feel to it, almost silky kind of vanilla here.
Hey, I'll tell
Comforting.
you one thing. Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
comforting. I
Yes.
tell you one thing. If Nika gets her hands on this, she layering this with
Hey,
everything.
come here.
Get her two,
Smell this.
two bottles
Get
because
her two bottles because this is
it's
a
gonna go.
layering fragrance if I ever smelled one.
Yo, she about to put nose
She
on.
left.
Oh,
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 that's that vanilla right there.
that's not bad.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah,
I
this
like
is
it.
a, this is
I
a
like
full
it.
bottle worthy.
Yes,
I
that's
like a good vanilla,
It's
and I
yummy. It's a yummy vanilla.
now
yes.
I'm
Yes,
looking
it
around
is.
like, what am I gonna mix it with? But I'm gonna wear it by itself first. Mm.
Hon-
Yes, and that could be with anything.
Yes,
honestly, this might go with Mango Tango.
it possibly can. It very possibly can, and I get the feeling that just in the theme of fragrance already that a lot of these can be blended together because at the end of it, a lot of these fragrances are going to remind you of something that you should be tasting. Pause. But
Hey, yo.
uh, and then I have the one that I love the name because every time I read the name, I immediately start singing an Adele song, and this is called Rumor.
Oh, hell yeah. And I have that. I actually was holding that.
Rumor.
Home.
Here we go.
Rumor.
Rumor.
And with Rumor, you're gonna get I've never heard of these, but Luxardo cherry pulp, and the name sounds like
Oh,
expensive cherry.
oh man.
Aged dark rum, which absolutely, because I have tried this already, folks. Obviously,
Oh,
almond butter, creamy heliotrope, immortelle absolute,
okay.
soft ivory suede, dense vanilla extract, Indonesian patchouli, and molten amber. And this, ah,
That cherry,
this
I sprayed it and
is
I felt like I bit into one of those rich, like the cherries you would put in
it's
an old fashioned.
it activates
Oof.
the glands right here
Oh
immediately.
man. I'm putting the Vanille John on this.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Yo.
Yeah, this and the Vanille will go.
Yeah.
Who's who's this head of Damascus? Please, I want to address her by name because this is so dangerous.
Yo, I appreciate that she knew to bring the rum this way. Salud.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. This
Now,
cherry is crazy. Crazy, crazy because it smells like it's just
great.
been brie.
This is, yo,
Brie, this right here is special.
that's a solid three. That's like a super solid 3 for 3. Um,
Whoa.
yeah, just like when I say literally mouth water good, like
This
I've
is really
smelled I've smelled at least two old fashioned style fragrances. The cherry in this is crazy. Like,
it's the butter, the incorporation of that butter that really because I
that
got a lot of
almond butter, because
butter rum.
it feels silky. It feels
Yeah,
like you know what it's in the notes. It suede, like it
this
has that
way.
really rich, thick scent to it. That almond butter, that ivory suede, that dense vanilla. Just
yo,
man,
Brie, just be ready in December. I'm gonna be coming to you like this. Give me a hug right now.
yeah,
Give me a hug right now.
yo,
Oh my goodness.
this is great stuff.
This is crazy. Yo, sorry. I'm having a moment because
Okay.
cherry is like in my it's like on my list right now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I love a good cherry. I have a cherry fragrance that I'm in love with right now from Dear Charlie called Cereza, which is like a fougere with a heavy cherry.
Mm.
It's crazy. But this, insane.
Yeah, I I absolutely agree. I think it's so great that all three of us, initially, at least initially, until you smell this, and then it might be questionable. But everybody was like, "I like the fact that I got this one," and
Oh yeah, like I do like this one,
Oh
yeah.
yes,
but
this is
it wouldn't have
fire.
fit. It wouldn't have fit my profile. Like this, whoever was behind making these the profiles, great job.
But by the way, I know in the past, like we've thrown hints out to the perfumer. I said nothing at all. Like it was just
Yeah,
based on whatever she knows about everybody. She sent out her own. So
yeah. What I will say to make Brie feel a little better, I'll 100% wear this more. My full bottle that I have, I will probably wear it more than this. But this is
yeah,
crazy,
Yeah,
this is
it's
good
crazy,
stuff.
crazy, crazy.
so many
Yo, and so it's
What's
moments
going
like
on,
this.
AG?
It just it is what it is. This is
AG.
just an honest take, right? It's moments like this where you go the first three that you get, and maybe that's why we got all three, the bottles of it. Maybe she perceived these as the best three, but at
Hmm.
some we went three immediately right in, and immediately three bang bang bang, and then you wonder like how do we manage like as an entire like industry, whatever you want to call it, of people who are into the
Hmm.
same thing, and then a fragrance house like this is not constantly talked about when you have fragrances that you can easily constantly talk about. Because this right here, Rumor, I love the name. Maybe because I do hear that song in the background when I say it every time.
Right.
I'll just say,
But
Bree, we got to talk after this because
yeah,
this is crazy.
Yeah,
this is
no,
phenomenal. So, yeah, but this right here is like we got to go to the rest of them to for me to lock this down. But I feel like so far the way this stands out and how good it is, and I feel like this can easily be one of those like flagship fragrances for a hospital. Like that's the one that people always ask about.
uh-huh.
I feel like this could be the fragrance that people always like, "What's up with that room? Where can I get it?" So,
And it's a nice
but
name. Like it's a play on the name too. Like the
yeah,
name is easy to say, it's catchy. It's
it's quick. Yeah, it don't
And
take.
then
Cause I'll tell you
she
what,
said that leather starts to get more heavy, like as it
it's already
builds.
getting heavier on my skin. I'm already getting way more earthy. But
mhm.
Oh man.
yeah, there's a problem. This is like so for sure. Number one, off top of my head, like based on everything, everything is happening on skin immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. But but shout out to the full bottles.
Yes.
Um, so
Thank
amazing
Yes, yes,
fragrances,
thank
yes.
great
thank you, thank you.
presentation, nice heavy bottles. And nice design, the gradient glass, like, and this smells amazing. Like at the end of the
Yep.
day, it
Uh,
smells amazing. What's
it's
going on? Oh, world, what's going on?
it's settling on my skin so well. What's going
Very
on, all world? Great to see
well,
you.
world.
And
Yeah, this is
three, we're
that's a
three for three,
three
and
for
there's
three.
still five
Five more,
left.
five more. All right, Joe,
Yeah.
shoot your shot, bro. What you
Oh,
got? Where you
already know
taking
where
us?
you already know where I'm going after something like this. At least Josh does, because I want to test you, Rico, while we still got your nose. We're gonna do Ambrosio Oris.
Oh, that's the
Okay,
Oris is crazy to my ear.
so by the name, this could possibly be my favorite.
That's yeah, I actually this was the first sample I saw, so when I saw that I was like, okay.
Let's
And
see here.
that juice is dark. That is a true Oris juice. Dealt with some Oris butters lately because of commodity.
Hmm.
That is dark, like orange juice, dark. All
I'm
right,
Okay,
running out of. Okay, hang on.
that's
See,
smooth.
this
That's
is
like
super smooth.
super smooth. This is another one that would fit my profile for sure.
This she says, okay, she says this might be too femme. I'm a bad judge, so maybe not. Listen,
No.
this reminds me of a very masculine profile that men like to wear. And I wonder if Joe would get. what I'm getting when I say that in terms of like a fragrance. This smells in the realm of something
Yeah, like a classy, not necessarily like a fougere, maybe a little closer towards like a cheaper style, but
like when men get into a niche perfumery and they go to
yeah.
Amouage, that silver bottle,
Oh yeah, yeah.
reflection, man, this kind of feels like that. Not that it
Not
smells
smell.
like it. No, 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 no. It doesn't smell
Yeah,
like it.
that
It
definitely
feels like it.
does not smell.
It has like a powdery, clean, woody,
Hmm.
fresh tone to it. That's not even like Dior Homme or any of your Iris Oris. No, none of that. This is kind of vanillic, a little warm,
Yep.
sensual, but clean.
This is dangerous.
Super clean,
This is dangerous.
very Orisy. Now I will say this: if you love Oris, man, this is party time. Now
Yeah.
I don't
I'm in
love
heaven.
Oris.
I do.
Oris is one. Like yeah, Joe was smiling from the beginning. Like
Oh my, oh my
this is
goodness.
a true Oris, and this is how I know that if you love Oris, you're gonna love this because I'm not a fan of Oris, and this is at the bottom of the list right now for me. The Oris is very. Uh, it, it it's not like obnoxious, but it's there, and it is the
It's
star of the show.
100% there. But it is
It's
smooth, it's buttery. To me, she says it might be too femme. To me, this is like a masculine or it is unisex, but when I smell stuff like this, I think of a man. Not that I'm
yeah.
thinking of a man, but
Too late. No
so,
take backs,
so,
bro.
so
speaking of
I
a
guess,
man, shout out to
all
Callie.
right. Shout out to Dave.
Yes.
The best way I would put this, like putting it simply, this is how you start your day. White shirt, buttoned up,
Yes.
whatever. Everything
Agreed.
fresh, clean, jumped out the
Agreed.
shower,
Yes.
ready to start your day. And then you turn into me at the middle of the night, maybe got a few drinks, and then you got that mango tango going, and it's a whole nother type of. But this is how you start your day: clean, gentleman, refined,
Yes.
everything else. This, you're outside, it's party time,
Yo,
totally
Punch.
different situation.
This is very prominent Oris.
Prominent
And I'll
Very
tell you this.
Oris.
I just
prominent.
thought of something. I just thought
Oh,
of
I
something.
love it. I love
I
this.
This
do
is
love it.
unisex.
Yes.
Can it lean masculine? Yes.
Yes.
But it's a unisex? Yes.
Yes.
Another fragrance comes to mind with a very sharp or prominent Oris Iris family that also contains raspberry, which you can easily be like this can
Yeah.
be the
Yep.
feminine
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
counterpart to this
It's that
profile.
too.
There's something in the middle that obviously that Oris and that and that raspberry where this has more of that like that clean gentleman office thing to it.
What are the
Yeah.
notes on this, Rico?
Notes:
Exactly.
raspberry leaf, crystallized sugar, Oris butter, Oris tincture, Oris
Come
cream,
on.
Oris. Nah, I'm joking. But definitely Oris butter and Oris tincture. White chocolate,
Okay.
heliotrope, uh, muscat grape, mahogany wood, and amber.
Okay.
Hey. Okay. So for the people in the chat who are here week in and week out, when you ask Joe A, hey, what's your scent of the day? And he laughs and says, I worked. It's usually one thing. If that was me and I said I worked, this would be that thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, fair.
that's fair.
Oh,
I
we're
can see
getting
it.
there, Janae or Jenny. I'm sorry
Yo,
if I'm saying your name wrong.
you know what's crazy
We're
about that? Is
getting
that's
there.
the one I have pulled up on my desktop. Right, I was typing it in. I pulled it. I have it right here in my hand. I'm looking at it
Well,
right now.
I'm glad it's my turn.
Mother.
So we're actually gonna go with because Rico needs to I need you to be a little bit more excited. Le
Yeah.
Petit Mort au Chocolat.
Yes, that juice
Oh
is
yeah.
dark.
That one. Yes.
That juice is dark.
Yes,
Yes.
it is. Do not spray this on clothes, people. Oh, well, it's
I,
not that
I
bad.
almost I almost went this way, but I was like, now let me
What's going on,
before we
Jay?
close
Good to see
notes.
you. Thank you for being here today. We're going over Damask House. They are tagged down below.
That is some dark juice,
Mm, that's
and that's
chocolate.
chocolate
That is chocolate.
All right,
spice wood.
Hmm.
let me
But
see.
chocolate.
This one,
But
I had
like
to say
this
skin for this
ultra
one.
ultra smooth chocolate though. I love that.
J Tom, what up?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
Did I win again on TikTok?
yo, you know what's crazy? You did. It's. Yo, you about to get banned, bro.
but at least a 3 month no wins.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
makes
yeah, yeah,
me
yeah. You know what I
okay,
mean?
so this is super specific, but recently we're trying to get a little bit more fit out here. So I've always been the type to kind of make recipes healthier. So
Okay.
Yes.
what I'll do is I'll take the whipped topping, like zero sugar whipped topping, zero sugar pudding, make the pudding, blend it all together and put it back in the tub. And if I want a snack, it's almost like a low calorie chocolate mousse. So for me, this when I smell this, I just feel myself like putting it back in the tub, like and just the smell that comes from it.
Yeah.
This is nice. I like this.
Yeah, this is
Um,
good.
I agree with. I've never done any of those things, but what you were describing, the reason though is that it's very chocolate forward and not chocolate dense.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
You're gonna get it's very chocolatey in the sense that that's the first thing you notice,
Yeah,
and it's the most prominent thing that stands out. But it's light. It is super airy.
airy. That's what I like about it.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
chocolate
yeah,
could
yeah.
be off-putting. Chocolate's not like vanilla when it comes
No.
to smelling like it. You know what I mean?
This is like a chocolate croissant in France or Italy. Pick one exotic place.
Never been to either, but I'll take your
I-
word for it.
This is on that, but the fluffiness, like the air,
Hmm.
like you're
Yeah,
saying, it's not heavy. I'm not feeling like I'm a walking lot of each chocolate bar, Godiva bar. You know what I mean? Like I'm not something like that. Like it still like has a little bit of a lure to it. So
This is nice. She
another one.
says this one is an older creation, but I still love it. And I love it too. This is really nice.
you know, it's
Now that you're
almost
saying that,
really
that
very obvious of that because it feels like the more she got comfortable with fragrances, the more she started overloading. Like this feels like a very safe attempt at chocolatey.
That
That
chocolate.
very down the middle because I don't think you need to exclusively be a gourmand lover. That airiness makes it kind of accessible to anybody as long as you don't dislike chocolate. It's
right.
Yeah.
not a on stare. It gets kind of vanillic as it's drying down too. It becomes like a chocolatey vanilla-ish thing.
Wait, I have chocolate. There are
Yeah,
two chocolate sets.
yeah. This is another good one. Um,
I think the
my number one, still my number one though.
Yeah.
But this is
well,
really, but this is
we'll rack them and stack
yeah,
them
yeah,
at
yeah,
the end. But this, I do like this, and for a gourmand, this is a safe play on a gourmand for
yeah, yeah,
sure.
absolutely,
This is like a
absolutely.
gourmand that someone who
Give me one
likes
second.
gourmands might not like. Does that make sense? Because it's
Yeah.
not gourmand enough. But someone like me who's still like, oh, I like gourmands, but I'm not like Rico. This is a good gourmand for me because it's not too heavy. I don't
Yeah.
want to walk around smelling like the bakery all the time. But a
That,
little hint of chocolate is nice. Chocolate
Very nice.
mousse.
crazy.
Okay. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
It says, wait, I have Coca Liqueur Bomb. Okay. And there are two there are
That
two
mango
chocolate.
tango still
That
But
hitting.
they're
mango
all hitting in
tango.
their own.
Right.
Um. Okay, which was this? This was okay. Put that out the way.
That mango tango.
Chocolate. Cool. All right. Um.
Your turn.
My turn, and I think we're ready to determine where I'm going with this
Where
right here.
are you
We're
going?
going over to that mania or mania, depending on which country you
Vessel?
were
Which
raised
is
in.
which is crazy that you want to go with this one after knowing that it's powdery.
Um, there's some other interesting things in there that I was
I'm
willing to
excited to
gamble on.
smell it. I'm excited to smell it. Good choice. Cocoa liqueur is over the top gourmand. Well, I will be smelling that in September. Ooh.
Oh,
Mm.
Ooh,
This smells like a beverage, like a.
ooh, fizzy.
I tell you one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. I think one of the questions he asked like about the was one too fem. I think this definitely leans masculine. Like the rose is really obvious, but not. I don't feel. I
Mm-hmm.
to me, not in a feminine rose kind of way at all. Like there's some
Yeah,
really masculine thing going on in here. This
this
is a
is
great use of
aggressive.
rose
Yeah,
for what I definitely feel masculine leaning. Like this is a super dope dressed up scent.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is
This
good.
this rose is serious.
This
It's
this is
so
the most different I feel from everything we smelled so far.
yeah.
And I would even venture to say like probably the most like luxurious smelling of all of them.
This, at least on like to me right here with this, I'm all the other ones have had gourmand tones at the least. This I'm not getting gourmand. I'm getting like the florals.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Like
Yeah.
this one is like in its own. It's almost like another collection, if in a way, sort of. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
no, no,
I
if
know
I
what you
Goyers
agree.
are
mean.
Like
gourmand
it doesn't behave like the other ones do at all.
at all.
No, this is
It, I
unique to the
like it.
collection as a whole. And so
I would wear
what
this
what
to a wedding.
what
Yeah.
about I absolutely would. Um
Mhm.
what made me go to this one? Bulgarian rose,
Yes.
red apple,
Ooh.
lychee, whiskey, and then I always love when we throw this gunpowder,
I like
Okay.
suede,
gunpowder.
suede, musk, tonka, and the amber oud in the base. And
Yeah. No. Yeah.
this
Price
is
point Rico. All
we're
world is
looking
asking.
let's see if we go to the 1 ounce is $69. The
Which is
the
this?
No. This is 2 ounce.
Is this 2 ounce?
hold on,
Two
let me
ounce.
60 ml. Yes, 2 ounce.
so I'm almost sure this is probably an error because I put 1 ounce and it's saying 69, but then when I put 2 ounces, it says the same. So that might not be accurate. Maybe it is.
She's in the
Let me go.
chat. She'll comment.
Yeah, let
What?
it let it because I'm
Well,
putting 1 ounce on the website right now and it's saying $69. Then when I put the 2 ounce extract, oh hold up. Okay, there we go. So the 2 ounce oil is 69.
okay.
The so you have the options. You can buy 2 ounce extract oil or 2 ounce extract EDP, and the EDP is 145,
Which is this?
which is that, which is that.
But
140,
you save money.
145 with the addition of Rico 15. That's the discount code. So
145. Cool.
so so full disclosure, like really easy to make this determination before closeout is 145 for this is an easy purchase. That's not. And
For
then
415.
when I consider 15% off on top of that, it's a really. I don't think any of these are much of a. I guess to be fair, like you don't blind buy if you don't have to, get a discovery set or something. But the first three, especially, I think are easy blind buys and Mania. I would say for
Rose lovers.
yeah, like you got to be into a certain type. Like
Yeah,
this might be
I'm
a
a
little too strong
fan.
for some people. So if you enjoy like very playful fragrances, this might be a little more elevated than that. And I love that. Yes, the rose definitely. It's not even just jammy. Like it starts as it gets more to dry, almost like a syrupy rose. Like I love what the rose is doing here. It might be the rose and the lychee together, like, but again, you have that apple as well.
It's
You
the
have that
apple
amber.
too. That apple
Yo,
hits.
this like I think this could be the best fragrance. I think others will get more compliments because certain things are just easier
To
to like
wear. They're
universally.
more
Hmm.
versatile.
But in terms of a composition, I'm easily most impressed with this one so far.
Put put it like this: for the ambrosial oris, if that was your day-to-day work scent, this is your like tuxedo, like you said, wedding,
Yeah, I'm wearing this
tuxedo,
to a
black
wedding.
tie. This is the black tie version of what the ambrosial oris would be. That's more of a day-to-day daily driver, a little bit more
Yeah,
versatility.
agreed.
This you feel a little bit more elegant when you're gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna dress up more. So yeah,
Yeah,
this is good.
this is
Great
another
job.
absolute banger. Joey, back to you.
Back to me, okay. Nope. Put that back because that's literally what we just discussed. I was gonna
Hmm.
say. You know what? Only because why not? Shouts to all the misses out there. Miss Je ne sais quoi.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, saying it makes sense, but reading it, I'm
Right.
like, I feel like a
Oh,
viejo.
this one right here, and this was not even heavily on my radar for whatever reason. Maybe the name didn't stand out to me, like, and I'm looking at the notes, and I'm like, yo, this
I I
has the
don't know the number,
potential.
but
This has the
again,
This.
potential.
if
Oh, wait
anybody was gonna
a
bring it up,
second.
actually,
Ooh,
you know what? Nah, nah, nah. We're not doing that.
this is her newest fragrance.
Oh,
Ooh.
hey, hey.
All right,
So going
I'm gonna
back to
head
the
out.
statement that I made,
Ugh.
when you compare um from her original fragrances to this she really stretched out on this one. Like she really got comfortable. This is lickable. This is.
This with Mango Tango, God help everybody in that
This
room,
is
right?
which.
This by
Just take it.
itself.
Take it. This
No, I'm
by
saying no,
itself.
no. I'm saying like if I'm wearing Mango Tango and she's wearing this,
145 and there's a 15% discount. That's just that's oh, I want this one. Yeah, obviously. All right. Hey, we're probably getting one tonight, so that's how that worked out for me.
I can't pick
Oh,
out the note,
It's
but
juicy.
it smells
very
amazing.
juicy,
Yeah.
very
It's very.
okay.
I want to lick
tropical,
you.
almost like a
So let's talk notes real
coconutty.
quick. I love this part because as soon as I looked at it, I was like, oh, I definitely slept on this one.
Miss
We
Genesis.
have
Mm.
mandarin,
Yes,
My
pear,
favorite
I get the pear.
citrus.
Oh.
Mhm.
plum,
Okay,
black currant,
Oh,
black currant.
labdanum, cashmere, whitewoods, vanilla dry amber,
Mm,
ebony,
mm,
caramel,
mm, mm.
white musk. This is okay. This it listen. We talk about sometimes here about I wear what I want.
Okay,
It's not about if you think I smell good. I think I smell when but but people gonna know you smell good too. This is definitely.
You know, when I first sprayed it, the first thing
No,
I
I have
smelled was
one.
caramel.
I gave it to you. I know. I think I
But
put
then I
one
was
in.
waiting. I'm like,
Oh,
wait, no, there's so much more to
yeah.
this, and there really is.
that oil though. How shiny my hand is.
Yeah.
Crazy. This.
Oh, we
I,
need to one. All right, let me just put some on for tonight. This is.
This is fire.
Listen,
oh,
I'm gonna tell you right now. I ain't
let,
scared of fragrance names or the idea that it might be feminine. Yes, it's called Miss Je ne sais quoi. Got it. When it gets
No,
here,
this
it'll
is a
be
feminine.
Mr. Je ne sais quoi. I'm rocking 100%, 100%. This and rumors are okay. Maybe
it's the
this. I'm
mango
just being a
tango.
hater because I don't
No,
have
no,
this in
no.
full bottle, so I'm trying to make.
There's quite a bit over here that I'm like, tick, tick, tick.
this has been this, this is
It,
definitely going to
oh,
be like
Miss
one of
Jan.
the highlight episodes for
Oh,
sure.
Miss Jen
interesting.
is in the chat. Hey,
The Janae is Miss Janae. That's in the chat.
Miss Je ne sais quoi. Good job. She layers it with Sense of Woods, plum, and cognac.
That makes sense. That absolutely makes sense. It's very
And
special.
she made it for her. Hey,
It's very special.
Yeah.
Miss Janae,
Props to you.
if
You
you're
don't know
in
your stuff
LA,
yet.
if you're in California in September, bring it here. Bring it here because this is fire.
This is.
It's really, really, really good. Damn.
There's no if. September. It's locked in. We doing this.
No, I'm
We
saying
doing
if
this.
oh, she is gonna be there.
Oh
She is gonna
yes.
be there. Yep, yep. Come on.
Oh yes. Oh
Come
yes.
on.
Hey Eddie, what up?
What's up,
She
Eddie?
bet.
Great to see you.
What's good,
She
brother?
better be.
How you, man?
Is there
Um.
anything with oud in the line? Yes.
Yeah, we just did
Yeah, yeah. We
Mango
did. We did.
Yo,
Mango Tango had a
White Oud. Yep.
few
all
others.
good, Eddie. Yeah, a few of them had it in them,
This is
but nothing. I would say the ones I wouldn't say anything was really oud forward. I think
no.
that's what he's asking.
Yeah.
Nothing that we have here is oud forward.
Yeah.
They're closer towards gourmands minus
Yeah.
mania.
Yeah, and the smooth one,
The
The orange
Oris.
one. Orange.
the
The,
Yep.
the,
Oris,
the
Oris.
two
Yeah,
the two floor
Yeah.
ones don't really.
yeah. But let's talk about this last one,
Yes.
Coco Tantric, which sounds dangerous.
Yeah.
Um,
It does.
First of
And
all,
interesting.
we
Very
talk about
interesting.
this often with houses, especially indie niche houses, where thank you for actually making cool
Taking
names.
the time. Right. Oh,
Coco.
hmm Oh wow, this is
Very Coco.
ultra.
I'm in love with the Coco.
this is
Ah,
this is
no.
almost like malty.
Yeah.
hmm
It reminds me of Malta almost.
That's what that. You know what's crazy? I had a Mazda the other day, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. My only issue with it was that it was a Mazda India.
That's very similar.
Well, which one you wanted, Goya?
Yes,
You're fighting
that's
from
what I
that.
grew up with. I know everybody's against them now, but no, this is a good
So
coconut. It's different too. What's in it?
so so here we have Palo Santo, coconut
hmm
powder, coriander. Wait, that's doing a lot of work here too. Um, actually, the Palo Santo, vanilla absolute. It says glowing musk. Don't even know what that is, but something's glowing in here.
Oh, I'm
Uh,
sure.
white amber, moss, and Paranide. Never heard of that. Don't know what that is. Um, yes, exactly. Coconut dry.
Who's making popcorn?
Not
Nope,
me.
that those are my dogs.
Yeah. I'm right. That's
Yo,
nothing to do with me.
cage them, cage them, cage them, cage them. They're doing too
She
much.
said it's funny because she says a dry coconut, and the first thing I thought was like the outside of the coconut when I smelled it. Because I'm like, yeah, it smells like coconut, but there's something else there. It's dry, woody.
Close it, close it, close it, close it.
Sweetie, come here. Come here.
Yeah, I say that the opening is, I feel like, is literally the first three notes mostly. Is the Palo Santo, the
Yeah.
coconut powder, and the coriander
hmm
is most of what I'm getting right now.
Yeah.
It's very rich,
Very,
Yeah.
very.
very in the but the Palo Santo specifically, and this is one of those ones where if you smell fragrances where Palo Santo is kind of one of the stars, you'll recognize Palo Santo stands out when it's meant to be noticed, and it really it's very obviously Palo Santo and coconut.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yes, nice woody, dry play on coconut. It's not at all any coconut you've ever. This is
Mm-mm.
this smells like no other coconut fragrance at all. This
Mhm.
100% doing its own thing.
Doesn't smell like sunscreen. It's not
No, no,
flashy.
No, no, no,
no,
no, no,
no,
no,
no, no, no, no,
no, not at all.
no, no.
I like it. The wood really helps. And coriander, that fresh spiciness.
Yeah, the vanilla is starting to not very obviously though. It slowly comes in. It's absolutely different. It's super unique.
Yeah.
Marcial, dímelo.
Oh man,
Marcel,
congratulations on your collaboration,
Yeah,
Marcial.
it's big things over there. Yeah, this is nice. Like now I will say of all of them, you have to like the darker, woodier.
yeah,
If you're already into like the more dank patchoulis, woody fragrances, oud, stuff like that. This has no oud in it. It's not, but in that territory of fragrance,
then you're good.
yeah,
Hmm.
you because the coconut makes it a more approachable type of fragrance in that category.
Right.
Yeah, this is really nice. This is nice. This is nice. What I'm gonna say is that I already know what the top of my list looks like.
Oh yeah,
I already know what
yeah. I'm ready.
I
I'm
have
ready
my
to
whole
rack and
list.
stack when you are. I got my whole
I got my
list. I've
whole
been thinking
list.
about it this whole time because these are really, really good. These
Yeah.
are great. And
Overall, yes.
overall, this is a great
Overall,
house.
yeah.
And what I will say, Bree, for you to play it safe and send this, I want to smell the rest of the house.
Mm.
I want to know what else you got because you said you were playing it safe.
A lot. She's
That
got a
is
lot.
true. That is
She's
true.
got a lot. Again, I'm familiar a little bit.
Um, what was this
So how we doing this?
one? Um,
Same order.
same order we came in.
All right. So are we doing the full thing all the way through, or just your top three?
That
Which
will
one?
take you forever.
Yeah, we'll top three it.
Top
We'll
three.
top three it. We'll top
Perfect.
three it.
Number three in reverse order. So like my third, my second, my first. My third, Miss Je ne sais quoi. Had to be, of course.
Of course.
Number two, Mania, 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 Mania. All right. And number one, again, we will be outside this summer. Que lo
Get
que,
okay.
uptown with Mango Tango.
I'm with it. That's a
Hey,
good strong list. That's a good strong list. All right, Josh,
all right,
what you got, bro?
I'll go. My number three, we're gonna go Ambrosial Oris. I really
Okay,
like Oris. I think this is Oris done really well. This is
really
something,
well. Yeah.
again, you asked me, I said the day, and I had to work, probably wearing that. Number two, Rumor. That cherry is insane. Bananas and everything that has to do with it. I'm a huge fan of that. That full presentation has to be on this shelf at some point. And my number one, I feel like this is one of the most versatile vanillas I've ever smelled, whilst being a very different smelling vanilla.
Mhm.
Vanilla crepusculaire. Vanilla crepusculaire. So again, I could have picked a ton of stuff here. Mania is really not, a lot of
Yeah,
these,
yeah.
all of these are nice.
True.
I like them
Very
all,
fair.
but in
Very fair.
terms of top three, that's what it is.
Yeah. I
Okay.
good top three, and I will echo what he just said before, even which is this easily could be a different top three by one or two, depending on how you feel about it. So my number three is gonna be Mania.
Okay.
My number two, sticking with my full bottle here,
Hey.
but the fragrance that stole the show in the final play of the game, what I that
Tell
miss je ne sais
Je ne
quoi.
sais
That
quoi. Yeah.
that I'm so impressed with that one. This is just one of those is beyond good. It's like it's hype worthy good.
yeah.
It's
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 real good. That's the one that more yeah, we once we get off of here I'll probably pick that one up tonight.
mm, okay.
That's
Hmm.
the one. That's the one.
I'm
Yeah.
happy.
That's
I'm happy to have this. This is incredible. I can't wait to wear it and review it. It smells amazing. This house is
Yeah,
killer.
yeah.
This house is
yeah, yeah,
killer. And
yeah.
you guys, I'll do Rico's job right now. You guys could see them in
Mm,
September
That's right.
in
mm,
California at Glamcation.
That's right.
mm.
That's right.
Mm.
Tickets are still available. September 26, 27, 28.
Yes.
Come through. We out here. If you have questions about the event, feel free to DM me, uh, Sarah at Glam Finds. You can go to the official Glamcation webpage. We have the link to the Eventbrite link there so that you can go directly to it. It is 3 days of dope events, dope perfume houses. You get to actually speak to a lot of the perfumers and staff of different houses, as well as some reviewers that you may or may not know. As well as interview somebody if you would like to. Like, there's a lot
Hmm.
to be done there. Not to mention, we do a lot of little excursions while we're in the city, going to places like Ex Nihilo, Lucky Scent,
Phoenix
just
perfumery.
Beverly Hill
Pal.
Perfumery.
Yeah.
It's a lot of dope fragrance stuff all in one quick 3 day weekend. It feels a lot faster when you do it in real life. And above all that, and the reason for the live today, you get to smell the Mask House in person. Try all this stuff. Maybe you don't want to get a whole discovery set right now. The discovery will be there, and you can ask them all the questions you have about their house. Personally, I put my stamp of approval on them, not just because they're going to be at Glamcation. That just makes it way more fun to know that we're going to have all these fragrances available to try, sample, and buy if you show up. So we hope to see y'all there. Definitely cannot wait to see the Mask House in the building.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Phenomenal stuff, man. Thank you, Rico, for introducing us, and I'm excited to meet them.
Yeah, and,
Shout out
and,
to
and, and a
Bree.
big shout out to her.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Bree.
Shout out to Bree. And shout out to Jenny.
Yes. Shout out to him
Yeah,
because, man,
Jenny.
what a
Jenny.
great inspiration. We love it. We
Crazy,
absolutely love
crazy,
it.
crazy fragrance.
Yeah, we absolutely love it. All right, well, we typically take about an hour to do these. We went through everything, rack stack, set our part. Shout out to the event, all within that same hour mark. We're getting way better at this after a year. So with that said, gentlemen, any final notes?
Yeah,
Josh.
so this time next week, actually, we'll be back on Monday
Regular
next week.
schedule. Yeah.
Regular schedule. We're going to be talking about the brand that I just tagged, Butter Baby. Yes, you sent over some product for us to try. So we got some
Mm-hmm.
oils here,
Ready,
as well
ready.
as a bunch of body butters. I'm excited to crack into that with the boys, especially with this one. Rico, can you tell me the name of that one?
No.
The
Yeah.
the close proximity of vowels is throwing me off. Oamam?
No, no, no. It's backwards. So you're.
yeah,
Oh, that's
that's
not a good name.
No, it's not.
When you said
but
backward, that just yeah, that's not
So,
we'll work around that,
uh,
huh?
the story is, I'm like, hey, did you mean to name it that? And she goes, no, it means papaya in Portuguese.
Oh,
I'm like, well, that's not what we say in Spanish.
nope. And we're really closely aligned linguistically. I don't know how
Very
that one slipped through.
close.
I don't know how that one slipped through, but so that's next Monday. That's
We'll
I know
see.
how we
that's
work around that.
next Monday, so that'll be fun because clearly we're gonna have some laughs with that and smelling some great
That'll be yeah.
skincare products. One additional note: this Saturday, based on a very busy weekend this week, we had to postpone and push forward. Myself, uh, Joe, Nika, and Rafa from Zerzhov, that's Samore, will be discussing some of those new drops. You've probably seen them showing bottles, the hot pink, the green,
Not that.
that new
That's my
page
favorite.
33, the Duran stuff. Like there's some new heat in the house. And we actually might be talking a little bit about that new purple Argento that we got as well. So a lot of new drops over at Zerzhov, and we'll be linking up with the official voice, at least here in the US, for the house. Rafa, so shout out to that gentleman right there who'll be joining us. And I think that's everything, right?
Uh, yeah, pretty much,
Uh,
more or less.
Yep. So I think that's it. I think we did it. We great job, gentlemen. Thanks again to Damask House. Thank you everybody who joined us. If we were able to enlighten you a little bit about a dope brand new house, let us know about it in the comments.
Check
Check
it
them
out.
out, and if you check anything out from them, come back. Let us know if we right, cause trust me, we right. With that said, this is officially hit, fragged out, swagged out. My guys,
Come on, I
we
can't
out.
spam my emotes. See you later.